Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. It's a nice time to step away, take a break, and take care of ourselves. Let's take some time here to slow down. Come into a seated position with your feet hip distance apart. Really ground into those feet. And let's begin noticing our breath. A lot of times we get stressed and we take shallow breaths just through the top of our chest. Let's relax our belly right now and slow that breath down, deepen it. Maybe close our eyes. Take note of the chair you're in. We want to have an appropriate chair, whereas we're seated here. Our knees are about 90 degrees. If you have wheels on your chair, please make sure they're locked. And now let's go back to that breathing. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice inhale through either the mouth or the nose. Then take a big open mouth exhale. Like you're fogging the mirror. One more time. Inhaling. And exhale, fog that mirror. Now, if it works for you, we're going to try breathing in and out through the nose. If you have allergies or other reasons where you need to breathe through your mouth, no worries. But otherwise, let's take an inhale through the nose, feeling those lungs, feel your belly rise. We're softening all those abdominal muscles. Feel the lungs fill, your ribs expand from side to side. And then exhale through the nose. We're still trying to fog that breath, but now our mouth, our lips are gently sealed. Continue with that nice, slow, deep, even inhalation and exhalation with your soft belly. What we're trying to do is get centered. Unite our mind and our body through noticing and slowing down our breathing. We're giving ourselves the gift of time to step away. Maybe we're whirling and twirling. Maybe there's a lot on our plate today. It's okay to step aside, maybe close that office door, go into a conference room or even the restroom and slow down. By noticing and concentrating on our breath, we get connected with our body, with our mind. If your brain is busy right now with 100 things to do on your to-do list, just notice that. We can't force our mind to behave, but we can continue to bring our attention back to our breathing. Slowing down. Know that those things on our agenda will be waiting for us, but when we've stepped aside and gotten centered and done some stretching, we'll be better able to deal with them. Let go. Imagine there's a hurricane going on around you, maybe a tornado, and bring yourself to the eye of the storm. Getting calm and relaxing. Anytime you notice those thoughts coming away from your breath, don't beat yourself up about it, accept it, and just bring your attention right back to the breathing. That's how we stay in the present moment. If you'd like, open your eyes. We'll do a little stretching here of our neck. Let's bring our chin toward our chest with a nice exhale. We're lengthening out through the back of the neck. And on our inhale, slowly raise that chin, maybe gazing slightly up where the ceiling and the wall connect. Exhale, Drawing the chin toward the chest. We're not moving fast. We're not forcing anything. If this is uncomfortable for you, don't do it. Anything I suggest is merely a suggestion. If you have an issue that prevents you from comfortably doing some of these stretches, please avoid them. Finishing up here, we'll bring our neck back to our neutral spot. And now let's exhale and gaze over this shoulder. Just getting a little range of motion. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other shoulder. Not forcing anything, not rushing. Continuing to be centered in our breathing and slowing down. One more time to this side. Inhale back to the center. Now sitting up straight, let's bring this ear toward this shoulder with an exhale. Inhale, center. Other side, as we release that air. Inhale. Now let's add, bringing that opposite arm out, just getting a little different stretch. Feel maybe a little more of a stretch as that opposite arm reaches out. Inhale, and opposite arm, ear to the shoulder. Inhale, one more time, each side. Now remember, if any of these stretches feel particularly good, you can always pause your computer and take a few more. Otherwise, let's move along here. Opening that chest, we're going to bring our shoulders to our ears with an inhale. And then as we exhale, rotate them back and down. Inhale up, exhale back and down. We really can't overdo this throughout the day. Most of us spend a lot of time sitting at our computers or driving, or just the normal aging process starts us rounding our shoulders forward. Whenever we think about, let's pull them back and down. And now, begin to engage your belly just slightly, arms out to the side with an inhale. Match your breath with your movement. Reaching up, still pulling those shoulder blades back and down. Exhale, palms together. Let's hold it here, pressing those palms toward one another. Our thumbs are in toward our sternum here, elbows wide. Sitting up nice and tall. Feel those two sitting bones. We're reaching out of them, trying to grow a little taller, pressing through the bottoms of our feet. And now let's flow with this, matching our breath with our movement. You may go at a different pace than I do. Slowly inhale through that nose if that's possible. And exhale through the nose. Take a couple more of these at your pace. Inhaling with an open chest. Exhale. Last time. That feels good to get that full breath in. Now let's inhale and take some gentle twists. We reach up first with our inhale. And exhale, lower those arms, gently twisting to this side. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to this side. Move at your pace. If you have shoulder issues and it's difficult to get your arms up, just go wherever it works for you. Maybe you just want to take a gentle twist here. That's how we modify to our own body's needs, listening to what we need. And we'll come back here to the center for some more chest openers. I'm going to turn to the side to show you a couple different ways of doing this. The first way, we take the heels of our hands, fingers facing down, and find these two hip bones right to the side of our spine. Place the heels right there. And we're going to gaze slightly up and really open up this chest. We're trying to open up right here, not arch our back more. So draw your navel in, and we're squeezing our elbows toward one another. Imagine you've got a walnut right between your shoulder blades there, and your shoulder blades are a nutcracker, and you're trying to squeeze them together to crack that walnut open. This counteracts that rounding. Another way to do this is to make fists here with our hands and bring our knuckles right into those same areas alongside our spine. Find those hip bone landmarks. Gaze up slightly, belly engaged. Squeeze the elbows toward one another. This opens our chest. And release. Let's release into a seated cat. We've got our feet, once again, hip distance apart. Grab behind our thighs, draw our navel in, and we're going to round, widening out the middle part of our back, getting some range of motion through our spine. Take a nice exhale here. And with an inhale, place your hands on your thighs. One more chest opener. Gazing up, squeezing those shoulder blades for our seated cow. With your next exhale, take a cat. Imagine a frightened cat rounding its back. You can hold here as long as you like, or flow with this, one breath at a time. Our cats and our cows are great to get rid of some nagging back issues that some of us have. These can be done seated like this or standing. Go at your pace. Once again, take this as long as you need to. Feel free to stop your video. All right, when you're ready, let's widen our feet slightly, toes slightly out. We've got a little more really good exercise here for our posture. We're going to widen our fingers, inhale, fill those lungs, and reach up. Now with an exhale, pull those elbows down to about 90 degrees and open that chest, widen those arms back. Inhaling, reaching up, fill the lungs. Exhale, pull down and back. Medicine for our posture. One more time. And now, if you have any issues with hypertension or glaucoma, we want to avoid bringing our head lower than our heart. I'm going to do a forward fold here, moving forward in my chair. So if you have some of those issues, please use caution and don't go low here. But in our forward fold, we're going to hinge right out of our hips and bring our chest down. Maybe our hands lower toward the floor. Some of us may touch, some of us might not. We're trying to draw the top of our head toward the floor and just let go of everything. If you have any stress or tension, imagine letting it drip off the top of your head, drip off your shoulders, and just release. Let go here. Notice your breath, keeping it slowed down. Stay here as long as you need to, and then let your arms hang heavy. We'll just hang here, arms and head hang, and very slowly begin rounding up, stacking that spine like a pearl necklace, straightening up. Our shoulders and our head are the last to come up. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. Nice work. Now, let's bring our arms and hands alongside us here with a nice open chest. Palms facing down. Inhale, lengthen out through the top of the head like a marionette. And with an exhale, we're just hinging forward slightly. Inhaling, coming back up. Exhale, hinge, nice open chest, belly is engaged. And back up. Last time, exhaling, really squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale to our neutral central position here. Now, let's do some leg lifts and knee lifts. Our feet are grounded now, once again, hip distance apart. Your arms can be along side here. Then inhale, let's lift that right thigh, squeezing that thigh, lifting that foot and lowering. And the other side, this uses our core strength. Moving at your pace, lifting and lowering, lifting and lowering. Now, if you want to get fancy here, bring your arms out in front of you, thumbs up. This takes some concentration, but we're going to try to lift our opposite arm and opposite leg. Lifting and lowering. Lifting, lower, lift, lower. This really does take coordination. It takes a lot of core strength. If it's frustrating for you, you can take either your arms alone or your legs alone. So work up to it. And when you feel like you've done an even number on both sides, go ahead and come back to the center for a little lateral side body stretching here. Lengthen out first with our inhale and exhale to one side. Inhale, center. Other side. There's lots of different ways to stretch our side. So I'm just going to give some different options. You take what works for you. Maybe coming here and feel that big stretch along here. If you have shoulder issues, that might not work for you to reach up. Another option would be to just do some gentle stretching like this. So take what works for you and hang out here for a few breaths. Really feel that stretch. And then slowly move to the other side. And release. A few more shoulder rolls. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Now, since a lot of us carry stress in our shoulders, let's massage out those trapezius muscles right at the tops here. Let's massage out our face, maybe our ears. Scrunch everything up. Maybe roll into a ball. Activate all your face muscles, your belly muscles, and release. Let's take a few minutes here, closing our eyes again. Placing one hand, if you like, just below your navel, one hand on the top of your chest. Closing those eyes, turning our attention inward. Feeling the slow, deep, even breathing. Feel the belly rise as we take air in. Feel your ribs expand. And then as we exhale, listen and feel the breath escaping our body, escaping our lungs. We've worked some of these muscles. Now it's time to slow down to our baseline and get recentered. Know that you can take time out throughout your day. Take even a minute or two. If you feel that adrenaline rushing, feel yourself getting disconnected, just take time to take this anti-anxiety breathing. Slow, deep, even. Soften all those layers of abdominal muscles and release. It's also a great way to breathe at bedtime. If your brain is busy, continue to bring your attention right back to your breath, letting go and slowing down. Thank you for taking this time away from your day to take care of yourself. I hope to see you again soon.